and welcome back to Returnee. It's your girl Bukio, and we are here with another one. A special welcome to my new subbies, a special welcome to everyone that's on this platform that's watching me today. And if you're new today, you know what to do. Click the red button and subscribe. If you're liking what you're seeing, like and comment. Let's keep this conversation going. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what your thoughts are. If you haven't watched it already, I went on a journey to Balogun Market with my girl Hannah. That's my last video. Make sure you check it out. This video is basically me going all the way back to when I started my first YouTube video. So for those who don't know, for those who are new on the channel, I started this 4 years ago when I had first moved back to Nigeria, and I wanted to take you lot along with me on my journey. I wanted to tell you what it was like to move back to Nigeria. So I started talking about some of the issues that I was facing. I started to answer some questions. I started to just share the journey on YouTube. It's 4 years gone and I'm actually back in Nigeria. But one thing we haven't done yet is answer your questions from before. So I'm going to go through some of the questions that kind of pop up and answer your questions. So if you're ready, come along with this journey. Remember, for updates on my video notification, just click the notification so you can get updates on upcoming videos and more content like this. The first question I'm just going to pick at random. This one's from Nick and Mama. And it says, why are there so many videos about moving to Nigeria on YouTube? I understand these people posting videos are making money, but do you really need a video to move? If you are a Nigerian, you don't need to watch a video on telling you how to move to your country of origin. This is like watching your fridge computer monitor to tell you about the calories of the food in it. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I'll just base it on my story. When I first came to Nigeria, as you can see in my previous videos, I spoke about doing a lot of research and looking and asking questions about what the move will be like, what to expect. And remember, I've never actually lived in Nigeria before, so I'm coming, I'm young, I'm excited, but I have no idea what to expect. So I started doing research on YouTube, on the internet, on Google, as you do, and guess what? I hardly found anything. So the problem there was that even though I asked people, I did the move, but I struggled with a lot of things. Hence why my YouTube channel started, because it came from a place of frustration and I felt like I didn't get enough information about the move. So I started it to answer questions and share my journey, and in hopes that people that are moving back will have the answers they need. So there's the answer to that question. Even though it seems as simple as it looks, it really isn't. Nigeria is a whole different ballgame. Things are harder, especially for people that have lived abroad for a long time. Like, for example, I was born in the UK. Before that, I'd been to Nigeria a few times, but I had not actually lived here. So it's a whole completely different thing. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was going to encounter. I didn't know how to deal with situations. So now coming back again, I feel like I'm now equipped with more information, and I'm just here to share that. So that is the answer to that question. We'll go on to the next question from Black Hookage. It says, the bottom line is, in the UK, you are average or slightly below average, but in Nigeria, you are a queen. It's not actually a question, however, I do want to address this. I agree. The reality is, and I've said this in my previous videos, that you can be in the UK and you just kind of go on a cycle and you get into the system and you really start to forget your worth because you yourself are not noticed. You're just like everyone else. Whereas in Nigeria, you're reminded of your heritage, your background, your culture, where you come from, and naturally, being Nigerian born teaches you that you are a queen. So that is a constant reminder when you're here, who you are. You're a queen, you're a black, beautiful queen, African queen. So there we go to address that one. Another one. Okay, so someone wanted to know about what's the deal with sanitation in Lagos. I know that many of the older sections of the city are waterfront neighbours. I know that many of the older sections of the city are waterfront neighborhoods that do not appear to be connected to any sanitation system. I've seen what appears to be open sewers running along. So, the truth is that on the island, sanitation is actually taken care of. I know that not just the island, on the mainland, I know that every Thursday there's a specific day that there is a sanitation day. So they actually clean the roads and they make sure that the roads are presentable. So that's not a worry. With regards to sewage, in certain areas, more rural areas in Nigeria, not just, even on the island, you will find that there are open sewages, but you yourself know where you would like to live or what you would like to be around. So pick wisely where you live. I mean, you can avoid that, but that is the situation. Nigeria is still developing, so you're not going to expect everything to just be perfect. We will get there one day. Everything will be clean and nice, just like the UK or America, if you can say there, if that's what you want to compare it to. But we're not there yet, so there are certain areas that do need more work on sanitation. However, if you're on the island, if you're in certain places on the mainland, in Lagos, even in Abuja, the places you pick really determines how clean it is. On to the next one. Random question, Miss Returnneez. I'm guessing that's me. How old are you? Everyone always asks us this question. How old do you think I am? You lot can comment below, let me know. I'm not telling you lot my age, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so hi girls, how's the job market and housing in your area? Okay, so in Nigeria, the job market, and you can actually watch my previous videos where I talk about job hunting, careers, etc. But I'll just briefly go into that. Well, the job market in Nigeria is saturated. There aren't many jobs. For returnees and for expats, there are opportunities, but you do have to go looking. It won't just come to you. It is a lot about who you know. It's a lot about what you've done, your skills, and back to who you know. I think that's a huge part of it. Who you know and your connections will really get you the better job or the best jobs. You can find jobs on LinkedIn and on some other online platforms, but there are available jobs and opportunities. You just have to find it. And housing in your area. I also have another video on this, so please do make sure you watch. Housing is not the easiest thing. I saw something today which says that the average time to find a house in Nigeria is 24 months. That, I don't know how true that is, but it does take a long time to find your perfect or your ideal house. There are houses, real estate is booming in Nigeria. There are so many houses. The problem or the issue may be, can you afford it? It's affordable in comparison to America or the UK, but do you have that money saved up to afford it? That's up to you. So here's another question from Bubblesby. I love your videos and spirit, but I disagree with the whole come back from the West and develop your country, because it presents a white savior scenario which does not always work as well as it being flawed. It's definitely a collective effort, and there's many young people in Nigeria trying to push boundaries and do great things. Living in the West does not guarantee supernatural intelligence and ideas. Trust me, I've seen this. Her question is, what do you think for people that have that white savior mentality? So, I mean, I have this conversation a lot in my group and it always comes up. I personally don't think it's an individual effort to save Nigeria. So no, you cannot save Nigeria. You cannot come back and save Nigeria. That's my opinion. You can contribute. You can add value. And when I say that is that I strongly believe in Nigeria. I believe in Africa, but I believe that people that do come back, they should come with a skill or something to add. Yes, you can help and support change. You may even be the one that will forefront it, but you need your community, you need people in Nigeria. Don't feel you can come here and just do it alone. Really come here, get to know the people, the structure, how things work, the culture, then you will understand how you can position yourself to add value. That, I think, is the most important thing about that. Hi, I've been watching your video, and she says, so I've been in Nigeria once and I was there for only 2 weeks. I want to go back so badly, but all my friends, Nigerians, say that I'm not going to be able to live in Nigeria. And by the story you told, I can understand why they are saying that. But as you said, we can make a difference in our country. But I don't really know how to start planning to go back. I want to finish my studies first, and from there, I will see how I'll plan my going back. Thanks, and thanks again. It's so important to see somebody that's returning. Kisses. Thank you, Ella, for that question. I really do love that question. I mean, your friends, I don't want to say your friends are right. When I was coming back, a lot of people said, you can't do it, don't do it, are you sure? I'm very sure that my family thought, this girl, is she okay? Sure, okay. Like, I'm very sure they thought there was something wrong with me. Nigeria, where did that come from? And people still see Nigeria in a negative light. Unfortunately, the way we are portrayed in most places, although it's changing, is negative. So people are going to have their questions, or people are going to be a bit worried if you're moving over, especially your family. But what I do say is, yes, finish your studies. Yes, gain skills. Yes, know what you're doing, have a purpose. Don't just move over. There are steps to it. And I do always say, keep coming back little by little, gradually. Don't just decide, because I think that was my mistake. Even though I was coming back gradually, I just randomly picked my bags up and went. I just felt like I wasn't at a place where I could add value, or I didn't have a direction. So that I struggled the first time I moved back. Now being back, I would say I'm a lot older and maturer, and I have a purpose. Have a purpose, know what you're gonna do, have a focus, stick to that focus. When you move over, things will come together. With regards to planning, know where you're gonna live, have money, if you're gonna work, if you're gonna start a business. Just like you move into another state or another area, you have to have things put in place. Try as much as you can to put things in place so that when you do come, you land on a soft landing. I will be honest, it's not going to be easy, but if you do prepare beforehand, it will be easier than everyone says it will be. So yeah. From Flo for Lami, she says, tell us a bit about what you're doing now and how you made your plans to get you from current state to your desired state. Your videos are all general advice. Yes, okay, so what am I currently doing now? I currently work for a global company. I'm not going to mention the company. I work for a global company in their marketing, doing digital marketing. I am currently still learning, trying to understand how the system, the country, the market, my industry especially works. So I'm still learning, still growing. I also on the side do other social media marketing. I'm just generally connecting, networking, building myself until I'm ready to start my own thing. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Where did I start from, and how did I get myself here? As you can tell from my videos and from the journey, I moved back 2 years. I moved back 4 years ago. I went back to the UK after 2 years to gain more skills, to learn more, and I came back recently about 6 to 7 months ago. That whole process, I wish it would have been easier, but me doing that really helped me build myself up. It prepared me for what was to come in, and now I just, like I said, I have more of a focus, I have more of a purpose, I know exactly what I want, and it took patience. That's how I would say I got there. Patience, planning, and mentorship. If I didn't have my mentors, if I didn't have the people in my life, I don't think I would be where I am. So there we go. Biobele Morgan said, hi guys, thanks for the video. Where did you get the device to get your fingerprints done before going to Nigeria? So I think this question is to do with NYC. If you watch my previous video, it tells you my NYC experience, how I started it. And as you know, it was so hard applying for NYC from the UK. I really struggled. I ordered my fingerprint device off Amazon. So you can find it on Amazon, but I would, if I was to give an advice now, if I was to go back, I would say either get someone to do it here if you're abroad, or come to Nigeria to do the process. It's so much easier. My process was unnecessarily long for no reason. So come here, make sure you're here, or get someone to just do the whole thing for you. And Queen Cha says, love the vids. Do you still need to do NYC if you are 30 years or over? Will employers still be asking for that certificate? No, you don't need to do NYC. It's a choice. If you read the NYC website, it states that if you're within a certain year, if you graduated within a certain year, and you may be actually be over 31, you do need to do it. But it's not compulsory, because if you're not going to work in the government or you're not going to have a government job, I don't think they will necessarily ask for it. Some companies, corporate companies, in fact a lot of corporate companies do ask for it, but it depends on how you're coming to Nigeria to work. You can come as an expat, which means that you're not actually a Nigerian citizen, they're paying you as an expat. But you can read more online, so do read more on that before you do that move. Nigeria is truly a place where you can control your own destiny. I wish you the best, sister. By the way, do you speak Yoruba? No, I don't speak Yoruba. I'm half Yoruba and half Edo. I've said that before. But Edo, Yoruba, bit of both worlds. But what I will say is that I'm trying to learn Yoruba now, and I understand a little bit. Yoruba in Lagos, I wouldn't say it's definitely needed, but it does help. So if you know a language, your tongue, your mother tongue, it's good for you. I'm trying to learn. Adamu said, you said in Nigeria you can just come up with your innovation and ideas and it will work here in Nigeria. Hell no, it's not possible right now with the way Nigeria is. So this also is not really a question, but I do want to address this because I think there is that kind of thought that you can come to Nigeria and things will just happen easily. I never said that. Things are not easy. You can't just come up with something and just voila, you do it. Like I've mentioned several times, it's about connections. You really have to do your groundwork, your research before you start building your own thing. If you start a business and you've never worked or lived in Nigeria before, it will be a lot difficult. If you don't have people that can help you or advise you, it will be even harder. So try and come bit by bit. If you have a business idea, come bit by bit, learn the ground, learn where you're going, the industry, how things work in Nigeria, and then build and start from there. If you have any questions, comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. I want to answer your questions, so I'm going to try and do this once a month. I'm going to answer your questions about the move to Nigeria. Anything you want to know, just put it in the box, comment box, and I will try and answer in the comment box, and also come and pick your question if you're lucky in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, share, comment, like, all of the above. You know what to do. Thank you, and I will see you next time.